And we're getting another reaction now coming in from the Congress. The Congress continues with their attack against the BRS. This after the KCR government moved the Election Commission over the Rythu Bandhu scheme. This time around, you have a reaction coming in from Congress's Jairam Ramesh, and this is what he is saying. The rapid response of the BRS to the ECI notice only proves that this is a desperate Chunavi drama that is being played out. The farmers of Telangana will not fall for this settling between the BRS and the BJP. The Rythu Bharosa will be implemented within 10 days of forming the new government. This is the Congress's guarantee. So as we pointed out, political war of words between the BRS and the Congress still continues. Let's bring our colleague and senior editor Pallavi Ghosh back in the conversation. Pallavi, as we pointed out, it's election season and this seems to have now become the new narrative as far as Telangana elections are concerned, that which political party is pro-farmers and which are anti-farmers. The criticism that's coming in from the BRS is that the anti-farmer Congress face now stands exposed.
As we were just talking about a short while back, has the Congress party made a mistake or bitten off more than it can chew, and is it likely to boomerang on them? It's very clear that the Congress party does not want any damage to take place, which is why the damage control comes in. And you have no one other than Jairam Ramesh who tweets out and makes a promise that within 10 days of coming to power, this scheme is going to be implemented by the Congress party. The farmer votes matter. It is very important for the Congress party to send out this message and the perception that it is not against or it has not been a kind of a block to the achievements for the farmers or the money which can go into the accounts, because that's exactly what the BRS is trying to push forward. That had the Congress not gone to Election Commission, then its an installment which would have come into accounts of the farmers on 28th would not have been stopped. It's only been, and this benefit has been denied to the farmers of Telangana thanks to the Congress party. Congress wants to avert that kind of perception, do a damage control, which is why Jairam Ramesh has made it very clear on behalf of the party that within 10 days of coming to power, there will be a decision taken where the money will be put directly into account of the farmers.
So Pallavi, just a small clarification, since Congress is now in damage control mode, we're seeing these aggressive reactions come out saying that it's actually the BRS's fault. What was the rationale, the thinking within the Congress as they went to the EC?
I think the Congress wanted to send out this perception that the BRS does not mean business really when it comes to talking about the welfare of the people of the state, specifically about the farmers. They only do this as a Chunavi Jumla. In fact, that's a reference which is being made to by Jairam Ramesh himself, that the knee-jerk reaction, to use his words, by the the KCR government goes on to show that all along it's an admission of the fact that it was only a election time scheme for them, and they are not really thinking of long term. I think that Congress, when they decided to go to an EC, was trying to expose this, but unfortunately I don't think they bargained the equally strong and aggressive campaign which would be run by the BRS.
Pallavi, thanks a lot for getting us all those details. We are staying with the same space. Now you have a reaction that's coming in from KTR. This time around, KTR has hit out at the Congress over the Rythu Bandhu scheme. The KTR is now asking the Congress, why do they continue to have a grudge against the farmers? He's further also asked why they're saying shamelessly that they will bring the kingdom of brokers and give permission for land grabbing. So as we pointed out, reaction and counter-reaction coming in, political war of words between the BRS and the Congress still continues. Our colleague Swastika Das is now joining us on the broadcast. Swastika, at this point, we really don't know, the voter will believe which of the political parties, because the narrative is which political party is anti-farmer. First, help us understand the reaction that is coming from KTR.
BRS Working President K.T. Ramarao has hit out at the Congress saying, why are you anti-farmer? In fact, why are you targeting the poor farmers because of your petty politics? And this assumes significance because, remember, the Election Commission of India went back on the Rythu Bandhu dispersal owing to a statement made by BRS's own leader Harish Rao, where he said that on the 28th there will be disbursal of funds to all the farmers while addressing a public rally. The BRS on its part has written back to the Election Commission of India to reconsider its decision, while this decision is being seen as a setback to them, because had the disbursal scheme been allowed, the BRS would have perhaps been able to reach out to a farmer base of at least 20 to 25 lakh families, and that at this crucial juncture would have meant a lot of votes for the party. The party now has in fact blamed the Congress, saying it is Congress which has now, because of their decision, the Election Commission of India scrapped the Rythu Bandhu scheme or has put that on hold. So from KCR himself to KTR now, all the attacks have been sharpened at the Congress's side from the BRSs as a big political blame game continues to ensue in Telangana.
Swastika, as you and Pallavi have been rightly pointing out that the farmer vote base is extremely crucial and each political party understands this. As Pallavi was pointing out a short while ago, that you're already seeing the Congress in an aggressive damage control mode because they don't want the tide to turn against them, at least as far as the farmer vote is concerned. Is this now going to be advantage BRS?
See, that remains to be seen on how it plays out at the ballot box. But yes, if you look at the optics, look at the narrative that the parties are now focusing on. BRS is blaming the Congress for moving the Election Commission in the first place, asking them to stop the disbursal of Rythu Bandhu scheme. The EC's action comes in the backdrop of two things, Harish Rao's statement and the Congress's own complaint, where they said that it won't be a level playing field if the BRS is allowed to disburse the scheme that it had been since the last 5.5 years, alleging that the BRS is trying to manipulate new voters and trying to send them money in the name of Rythu Bandhu. The Congress on its part, Revant Reddy in fact, has turned this around saying that BRS is a government which only uses farmers as a vote bank, and even in this context, Harish Rao, despite the EC giving a green signal to the party to disburse the funds, misused that opportunity and tried to use it for an electoral perspective. The Congress definitely at this juncture is giving a neck-and-neck fight to the BRS because they want to capitalize on the anti-incumbency vote. But the BRS too on its part has turned this story around, saying it's the Congress because of which the farmers are not getting the funds.
Swastika and Pallavi, thanks a lot for getting us all those details. Let's take a look at some political reactions coming in.
Congress will be Election Commission to complaint ఇచ్చింది. ఈ తాప యాసంగి పైసలు వేయనీయద్దు ఆపాలని చెప్పి ఢిల్లీలో కంప్లైంట్ ఇచ్చింది. కానీ ఎప్పుడైనా న్యాయం గెలుస్తుంది, ధర్మం గెలుస్తుంది, దేవుడు మంచి పక్షాన్ని నిలబడతాడు. నిన్ననే ఎలక్షన్ కమిషన్కి వెళ్ళి రైతు బంధు పైసలు వేసుకోవచ్చు అని పర్మిషన్ వచ్చింది. ఇవాళ ఆదివారం, రేపేమో సోమవారం. కానీ రేపు సోమవారం ఏముందంటే కార్తీక పౌర్ణమి. రేపు కూడా సెలవే ఉన్నది కార్తీక పౌర్ణమి. ఇవాళ ఆదివారం, రేపు కార్తీక పౌర్ణమి. ఎల్లుండి మంగళవారం పొద్దున్నే మీరు ఛాయ్ తాగుతారో లేదో మీ ఫోన్లు టింగు 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 టింగు.
రైతు బంధు ఎప్పుడో మేము రైతుల ఖాతాలో వేయాలని కేంద్ర ఎన్నికల సంఘానికి విజ్ఞప్తి చేసినాం. కానీ కేంద్ర ఎన్నికల సంఘం నిన్నగాక మొన్న అనుమతిస్తే అల్లుడు హరీష్ రావు, మామ చంద్రశేఖరరావు ఈ పథకాన్ని అడ్డం పెట్టి ఓట్లు దండుకోవాలని కుట్ర చేసి ఈరోజు ఏం జరిగిందో, హరీష్ రావు నోటి దుల వల్ల, చంద్రశేఖరరావు రాజకీయ అతి తెలివితేటల వల్ల ఇవాళ రైతుల ఖాతాలో పడేయాల్సిన 5,000 కోట్ల రూపాయల రైతు బంధు పథకం అర్ధాంతరంగా ఆగిపోయింది. టిఆర్ఎస్ నాయకులను ముఖ్యంగా హరీష్ రావు ఎన్నను దొరికితే మా రైతులకు విజ్ఞప్తి చేస్తున్నా.
Will the Congress be able to do enough damage control as far as the Rythu Bandhu controversy is concerned, or will it be advantage BRS? We will know only on the 3rd of December. We'll keep tracking all those developments. For now, slipping into a very short break.